Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the trainer to top-ranked world contenders. It is, of course, my good friend, Mr. Richie Sawyer. Richie, welcome back on the show.
Hello, Joe. How you doing?
Always good when I'm speaking with you, Richie. So, we last...
Good?
He's good. We last spoke back in January of last year. Just to check in, man. How have things been since then, mate? It's been 14 months.
Yeah, it's been all right, Joe. Busy. I think that's the right way to put it. Busy. I've got my two fighters ready to go. They're on big fights, aren't they?
Yeah, they certainly are. Let's talk about the first one. You've flown out this morning to Gibraltar nice and early, for your fighter Kaisy Khademi's fight on the weekend against Sean Bruce for the Commonwealth title. Richie, how's camp been for Kaisy, and how is he feeling ahead of this one?
It's been a good camp for Case. It's been a good camp. He's had good sparring. He's had sparring with Gibraltar. Which, do any rounds with Gibraltar, you're going to get good learning up there. Up with Rob McCracken at the GP squad up there. So that's always good. We've had Harvey Horn and Harry Mullins as well. So, the camp's good. He's in good spirits. We're good to go. He's going to win the Commonwealth.
And, you talk about that fight there. You say he's going to win the Commonwealth. Is this a must-win fight for Kaisy, Richie?
Look, as far as I'm concerned, all fights are must-win. No one wants to lose. We don't want to lose this, and we ain't going to lose this. To say, it's a must-win fight, maybe, but like I said, Joe, look, all fights are must-wins, aren't they?
Yeah, I understand. Obviously, again, this isn't the kind of fight I suppose Kaisy wants for the future for himself. I was wondering if there's a plan for Kaisy in terms of getting back into those bigger fights. No disrespect, of course, to Sean Bruce.
The plan for Kaisy at the minute is go and box Sean Bruce, beat him on Saturday, win the Commonwealth, and then we go from there. Okay. That's the plan. Don't like to look in front. Even with Archie Sharp, we've got one fight in front of him, and that'll do us. Okay. I don't like looking ahead.
I get that. That's smart. Archie Sharp. Let's talk about him. Obviously, you made the decision to pull him out a few weeks back against Liam Dillon. Obviously, he was ill.
Yeah.
In stepped Mace Rueg. How did you see that fight, by the way? Who did you think won, Richie?
It was close, but I had Mace winning.
Okay.
I thought he won the fight. I know people that was there as well, watched it live. They thought Mace won, but I don't want to take anything away from Liam Dillon. He done what he had to do. It's not, he ain't a judge. He's just a fighter, and he won. So, fair play to him, and that's what it is. It does, whether I think Mace won or you think Mace won, it is what it is. And Liam Dillon won the fight. Fair play to him, and he moves on.
And Archie has moved on. He's now fighting May 23rd in Doncaster against Maxi Hughes in a potentially much tougher fight.
Archie's, but that's the fight we want, Joe.
No, I know. Archie's a big underdog. I was surprised to see the odds on the fight. He's a big underdog.
Yeah, but again, I love that. That's what we're all about. I love being an underdog. Just bring it on all day long. The bigger the fights for Archie Sharp, the better he's going to be, Joe. Promise me. Mark my words.
Richie,
I can't wait for the fight.
How's Archie doing, and how confident are you as a trainer that he's capable of pulling off this upset?
Right, can I be totally with you? We're honest with you, and I don't know how people's going to react to this. But if Archie Sharp wins, to me, it ain't an upset. It ain't an upset. We're going to look. Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. I think Archie should be favourite to win. I think we should be favourite. I really do. Archie Sharp, he's younger, he's quicker, he's a good mover. Don't worry about his last fight. What happened, But the way I've got, me and Archie, we're back together now how we used to be. It's just me and him, Oliver and Shane, training now, doing what we do. Archie Sharp will probably look his ever best since he's ever been.
I think there's a lot of people, Richie, and you'll have to understand this. You know, they look at Maxi Hughes, especially in recent times, and obviously he's boxed a lot of different fighters with a lot of different styles. I think a lot of people were very impressed of how good he looked against that giant southpaw puncher, Gary Cully. I think people were reading into that. Look, that was a good win.
Maxi Hughes is a great fighter. He's a good fighter. He's experienced. You know, look, I'm not stupid. I know why he is favourite. I'm just, you know, that's just my opinion. I think Archie Sharp should be favourite, but I know why he's favourite. I know, you know, he's good. He's very good. He's very experienced. He's an ex-world champion. Like, you know, I hope he is the best, but I also know what Archie's capable of. You know, like you just said about Maxi Hughes, you know, what he's done with Gary Cully. And look, he's good. He's brilliant. But that's what Archie wants, and that's what I want for my fighter. I don't want nothing else but the best. I hope that Archie fights the best Maxi Hughes. I hope Maxi Hughes is the best he's ever been. And then there's going to be no excuses when Archie Sharp wins the fight.
I can't wait for it because, again, obviously, you know, we're close to Archie. You know, Archie in some ways got dragged in a little bit against Garner, fought Garner's fight. But that's not going to happen here. This is going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a chess match. This is right up Archie's best street.
Yeah, like, you know, you're right in saying Archie got into a bit of a war there with it all, but with Ryan Garner. But, you know, like, has he ever boxed like that before? He ain't, has he? You know, he's had a little one-off little tear up with Garner and come up second best. Now, I'm training him to how I know that, you know, what's good for him. You know, there's only me and him at the gym. I've got other help in the gym, but the way I want him to box is the way he's going to box on the 23rd of May. I can't wait. I'm excited. I'm just excited at the minute for boxing. You know, with Kaisy fighting Saturday, about to win the Commonwealth, and then Archie on the 23rd it's at Doncaster Football Club. It's a good place. It's a good place to go. I'm excited with it, Joe. I can't wait.
No, I can hear the excitement in your voice. Just tell me about Gibraltar. You've only been there half a day or only a few hours, but what's it like over there?
Yeah, we ain't been here for that long, but it's nice. It's sunny. We're chilling at the minute. Casey's relaxed. Yeah, it's nice. The weather's good.
Makes a change. My final question for you. You were talking about boxing being exciting. I wanted to know if you were excited for this fight here and who you think will win. Eubank Benn, April 26th.
Yeah, Eubank and Benn. I am looking forward to it. I'm going to 100% watch the fight. Chris Eubank is a lot bigger, isn't he? You know what they say, Joe? A good big un will beat a good little un. But Nigel Benn, Conor Benn. Oh, I don't know. I said before, you know what, Joe? I usually run my mouth off and say this and say that and blah, 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 blah. But I'm actually going to sit back and watch this one and may the best man win.
All right.
I don't know who's going to win. Who do you think?
I think I agree with the first bit of what you said. I think that Eubank's going to be a bit too big.
He's going to be a bit too big, isn't he? I think he is. But Conor Benn can fight. He can work on the inside. He's strong.
Yeah, but he ain't looked great since moving to 154, and obviously this is to 160, isn't it?
It's a big old jump, isn't it? It's a big old push, and he's used to it, isn't he? Junior, Chris Eubanks. He's used to this weight. We'll have to wait and see. Probably Eubanks win.
Okie dokie. And just before we wrap things up, Richie, if you've got any closing words just to the listeners, just before this fight on the weekend in Gibraltar, or perhaps before the fight in May for Archie, if you just want to sign out with a little message, say whatever you like, my friend.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for getting me on and let me have a chat with you. My fighter, Kaisy Khademi, is fighting for the Commonwealth Super Flyweight title on Saturday in Gibraltar, and it is live on Box Nation. And don't forget my boy, Archie Sharp, fighting against Maxi Hughes in Doncaster on May the 23rd. Exciting times, Joe. Exciting times, mate.
There we go. It
Come
is
on.
exciting. Richie,
Come
as
on,
always.
Joe. I can't wait. Joe, seriously, I'm excited.
As always, the pleasure's mine. Thanks for your time. Best of
Cheers,
luck
Joe.
on the weekend in
Always
Gibraltar.
good.
We'll speak again soon.
Thanks, mate.